Hello Scorpio and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your 12/12 portal and new moon reading for the month of December. We are currently in a new moon 12/12 portal, which both started on yesterday. Today we are dealing with Mercury in retrograde. On 12/21 we have the winter solstice. Now we will be in this energy from yesterday on into the end of the month, which moves us into the new year, right? So new year, 1/1 portal, 1/11 portal, and new cycles. So in numerology, the number 12/12 talks about a time of expansion, review. It's about spiritual activation. With this Mercury being in retrograde, it is not a time to necessarily make big life-changing decisions, but it is a time to go within, take introspect, to heal, to realign ourselves, and to prepare to be guided and shifted into a more positive place by the divine. So it is time for you to surrender to this energy and to be open to it, because it's good energy. It encourages positive change in relationships. It assures harmony and alignment in financial matters. And it signifies a clear life path and spiritual growth moving forward. Now we're going to see what messages that Spirit has for you. But as I said, as we're in this Mercury retrograde, you have to be very clear. You got a lot of fire energy here, a lot of wands. You have to be very clear in your communication, because Mercury retrograde does bring a little bit of chaos. Sometimes there's harmony, but a lot of confusion in communication. So I guess it's a time to go within and be clear about what it is you want and the direction you're going in. Now you have all this wand fire sign energy out here. So you got the Four of Wands, which talks about celebrations, something being built on a firm foundation. So it says a time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. Then you have the Eight of Wands, which speaks of communication. The Eight of Wands can also be Cupid's arrows, but it usually talks about fast moving or fast incoming communication. Now Mercury retrograde again is about communication from people from our past. That can be good, bad, and different. Okay? So it says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. You know, sometimes we look at the Four of Wands as a marriage card, relationship card. I don't see anything that says that yet. But with this Eight of Wands and this Four of Wands together, it could be somebody coming in to communicate something to you with regards to a relationship or some form of partnership. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. And then you have the Queen of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands, which is somebody who can choose very attractive. They can attract what they want in resources and time. Whatever it is that they need, they have the ability to attract it. So it says passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So I think that this is what I'm picking up on so far, because I'm thinking about the energy that we're in, which is this time to go within and to be solid, make a solid plan, solid foundation, make plans on how you're going to build this solid foundation moving forward. This is the time for that. To review, to assess, to reassess. What do I want my life to look like moving forward? What do I want my relationships to look like moving forward? That is what this talks about. So if this is the energy that we're in, and you have this communication coming in, which is to be expected in Mercury retrograde, and you're this super attractor, when I look at the Queen of Wands, I think of the Empress, because I feel like they have the same level of attraction. But I'm thinking that at this time, that is what you're doing. You're attracting the resources, the relationships, the people, the energy that aligns with you, that is necessary to help you continue to glow up and to move forward, to glow and to grow. Let's see what else comes out. You got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is so the Four of Pentacles says, when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you give or save money. So the Four of Pentacles could talk about somebody who overspends or somebody who holds on too tightly to money. If I'm looking at this energy here, I would say that if you're holding on too tightly to money, I don't see this as overspending money. I feel this is somebody who's holding on to money because they're trying to find a way to make more of it. They're trying to find a way to take the resources they have and grow them. So this message is giving you the indication that the resources that you need, you can attract them, you can draw them in, you can manifest them, but it's also saying don't get stressed out about the fact that you don't have everything you need right now, because Spirit is saying that it's coming in. If you're working to bring it in, you're actually manifesting exactly what it is that you need. Time, resources, partnerships, money, whatever that is, okay? And then when I think about this too, if you're single and you're watching this and you're somebody who's just tired of doing it on your own, this could be somebody coming in to partner with you to make it a little bit easier for you in the financial state. But that's just for very few people that I'm picking up on. But you got peace. Yeah, Spirit says don't worry. Don't, you know, this is death. This is a death card. So it talks about death and rebirth. You are being spiritually expanded. Spirit is growing you. This is the time, like I said, go within, take inventory. What do I need moving forward? And taking inventory, as I'm doing all these readings, I'm telling this to every sign, Scorpio. As you are moving forward, assess this year. From January of the beginning of this year to the end of this year, what lessons have you learned? What lessons have you learned about money? What lessons have you learned about yourself? What lessons have you learned about specific situations and people and partnerships? Journal that out. Write the specific situation out. And then write what I learned. How did that situation make me feel? What I learned from it, and why am I grateful that I learned that? I'm telling you, write it out, and you will be surprised what you are learning along this path. The Spirit wants you to get a firm grasp on what you're learning, those lessons, because they're going to be applied as you move forward into this next season of your life. But this is, this card talks about releasing the past. Like I said, it talks about death and rebirth, going through these cycles, being reborn. Every cycle, every single cycle, you're being reborn. You are learning something, whether it's from the new 1 year to the next, one new moon to the next, 1 month, 1 week, 1 year. You're learning, but you have to be mindful to actually be intentional about listening to what Spirit is telling you and learning those lessons and paying attention to how far you're actually coming and how much you're actually growing. So this card says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Yes. So if you're holding on too tightly to money, Spirit is like, there's no need for that. Now spend it wisely, invest it wisely. Don't be too frivolous with it, like just spending without any regard to what you're spending. Be a wise steward over what you have, over your money, your time, your resources, yourself. The Spirit is like, don't worry about what is going out, because when you release that and you're doing it in the right way, you're putting it on the proper foundation. You're building the proper foundation for your future. You're doing the work, and you have the ability to attract all the help you need. And Spirit's like, you are attracting Spirit's help from the spirit realm, help from your ancestors, help from your spirit guides, help from God, help from the divine realm. So this is an indication, let go, and also let go of the outcome. Be open to receive however the universe sends those blessings to you. Don't be in this controlling mood to try to make, you have a lot of fire energy. I don't know if you have fire in your chart. But these wands represent passion though. So whatever it is you're working on is something that you truly, truly love doing and enjoy doing. But you want to have the financial means to be able to keep it afloat or to get it moving in the direction that you want it to go. And then when you look at Pentacles, it's about financial, it's about things that materialize. So it could be you putting all this time, effort, and energy into a relationship and the person is still not giving you what you want. Then that could also mean release that person, release the outcome, release the desire for it to turn out the way you want it to. Because if it's not turning out the way you want it to, Spirit's like, that's because it's not meant to. There is something better for you in the place of that. So you keep putting this work in, but Spirit is like, whatever it is you want to materialize, relationship, finances, mental stability, emotional stability, whatever it is, Spirit is like, release the outcome, release the burden of it, and let us guide you in the right way. And let us prepare you for what it is you're meant to receive. Because you're calling it in. You have the ability to call it in. You are calling it. That's why you're out here as Queen of Wands. You have the ability to manifest it and call it in. Whatever it is. But release the burden of trying to control the outcome. This Seven of Wands talks about standing up for what you believe in, having confidence, and claiming your personal power. So like I said, so if this is a project or something you're working on, I think this talks about taking kind of a leadership role, stepping up to the plate, and recognizing what your worth is and what you actually have to offer, and that you are completely capable of succeeding at this. If it's a relationship, that's recognizing your worth. Spirit is like standing in your personal power, but recognizing what you are worth. And if somebody's not giving you equal give and take, then it may mean, like I said, walking away, because this is the season of that. When we talk about this 12-12 portal, we talking about the new moon, and we talking about the new year. We're taking inventory of what we use, what we need to move forward, and what is not serving us anymore. That is what every season, every cycle is about. Taking inventory of what serves our highest good and releasing the things that don't. You got the Strength card. This this Seven of Wands fell right under this Eight of Wands. And then you had the Strength card to fall right under this Queen of Wands. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. That's the second card you got about self-confidence. This goes, like I said, if this is relationship-based, I think that is equating to self-worth. Understanding what your value actually is. And even if it's business or personal, it's still about understanding what your value is. As you are taking an assessment of what you've accomplished this year, what you've encountered this year, what you've learned this year, make sure you factor in how far you have come and how worthy you are of the absolute best. How worthy you are of this 4-1 celebratory energy and abundant time. Because that's what this talks about. Abundant rewards for every seed that you have sown. How deserving you are of that. And you've been strong up until this point. So Spirit is like, keep going. Keep going. And then, let me tell you something. So you go from the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is usually somebody who is successful financially, materialistically, and they are content, but they're usually single. It usually refers to somebody who is single in that energy. So that's why I said that there's this 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands energy, somebody coming in with a passionate message to you about something that's outside of a business opportunity. Then this may be talking about with this walking away card here, this releasing the past, this death and rebirth. It may be saying this is a season for you to experience a new emotional encounter with somebody because you're single, or just move on, and it might not even be an emotional encounter. Spirit is like, okay, you have to release that so all this abundance can come in and start to flow, and then eventually the love will come in too, and it'll be a love that aligns with who you actually are and what you have accomplished. It says your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So like I said, you go from being frivolous and holding on tight to money to the floodgates opening and you being blessed with an abundance of it. And you're in a happy place with it too. And you have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about doing what you love. That is what that talks about. The Three of Pentacles talks about doing what you love. And it falls under the Death card, which means this new beginning that you are moving into. The winter solstice is all about new beginnings. This new beginning that you're moving into, this thing here, this situation that is manifesting is going to be something aligned with what you love to do. Something that you are passionate about, which is why all this wand energy is here. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Yes. So this Eight of Wands, like I said, that could just be communication. Somebody coming in who wants to partner with you. It does not have to be romantic. But if it reads romantic to you and it resonates in that way, hey, take it how it comes. But this also could mean business partnerships. Having that 4-1 celebratory energy based on these people that you are connecting with that share your vision and have the missing pieces to the puzzle that you need to move forward. Lots of wand energy. A lot of it. You got the Knight of Wands out here. Confident, yes. So you have that right under the Seven of Wands, which talks about claiming your personal power and having self-confidence. So to me, I feel like as this reading is moving on, it's like you're progressing and evolving into this person you are meant to be. The person that you might not see or believe that you are, but you're actually this. You're always the Queen of Wands. You literally are. Gender does not matter. You're out here in the energy of somebody who can passionately pursue and manifest what it is they want. Somebody who attracts what it is that they want and need, okay? It says you are confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. I don't get any cards out here to say that you don't know what to do. I don't. These cards seem to say that, number one, it's a lot of energy. So it's a lot of movement. When I think about this fire sign energy, the wands, I think movement, like actually getting stuff done. Like there's a fire under your behind to get it all done. But seriously, like as you're doing this, as you're taking this journey, make sure you are assessing what you need to keep and what serves you well that you keep moving forward, and what does not, let it go. Don't take any no extra baggage on this journey with you. Mental, spiritual, emotional, physical. You don't take any baggage that you don't need. And then the Strength card falls out here to me under this Queen of Pentacles to remind this Queen of Wands to remind you just how strong you are. Just how capable you are of manifesting and calling in what it is you need. Who it is you need. The support you need. Okay? But it looks like you're on a good path here. Leap of faith. You got the Fool card. So for some of y'all, this may be a new journey you're taking. Because the Fool talks about somebody starting a specific journey. Starting on the way. So I don't know if, when I look at this Four of Pentacles with that, if you're afraid to take a leap of faith on a specific opportunity or endeavor or relationship or whatever it is because you don't know what the outcome, and that goes back to what I said about not trying to control the outcome of things. Spirit is like, just move forward. They got your back. What is that saying? As you walk on the way will appear. So Spirit is saying you don't have to have all of the pieces. You don't have to have all the information. You do need to define. That's what this like I said, that's what this cycle is for. To sit down and journal, come up with a very detailed, practical plan about what it is I want, what it is I need to accomplish that, and what your vision of what the outcome actually looks like. What does the end result look like for you? Like, what are you passionate about? Define it. Write that vision, make it plain. But be open to all channels of universe supply, all the ways that Spirit intends to bring in the help, the resources, the people that you need to help you accomplish that goal. But you have to define what the vision is. Okay? So it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. That falls right behind this Three of Pentacles that talks about doing what you love. So whatever this is, Spirit is saying, if you're somebody who doesn't know what the next step is or what you should be doing, because a lot of us is in that energy right now, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What's the next step? You know, what's the next move forward? Spirit's like, what is it that you love to do? What is the thing that you could do that you think about it every day, every morning? If you could change the world in a special way, if you could do what you love, the one thing, whether somebody paid you to do it or not, what would that be? What aligns with who you are? What makes you shine? What is that thing? Define that. Because a lot of us are in jobs and in situations and spaces that we're just doing stuff. We're good at it, but it's not something we actually enjoy doing. And then you got solutions. Again, that's a Temperance card, but it reads as solutions. But it falls right after this leap of faith. So like I said, it goes back to that saying that I just said. And I think Rumi, that's a saying by Rumi. As you start on the way, as you go on the way appears. So Spirit's like, take the leap of faith, get going, define what it is you want to do, learn what you can about what you want to do, and start. Start the process. Take the first step. And as you do that, that is why you're here as this Queen of Wands. The solutions will appear. The people will appear. The resources will appear. The way to refine that idea will appear. Okay? So this is a Temperance card. So it's saying be patient as well. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process, but also, like I said, assess, reassess, evaluate, reevaluate. Keep defining and redefining what that is until it's built on that solid foundation that you can celebrate, okay? So the Temperance card reads, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience for giving and healing energy. And that's another thing, specifically, if this is relationship-wise, because I don't have anything out here that says that you regret in the past or that anything from the past is even returning. Nothing this talks about past energy. But this season, this cycle that we in is reviewing the past. And you review the past with compassion, with forgiveness, with gratitude. So So if this does have something to do with relationships with people or your relationship with yourself that you need to release and forgive, which is why this release the past is here. Spirit is saying do that. As you take your inventory, forgive yourself for any mistakes that you've made. And if you're somebody who maybe have squandered your money and now you're like, okay, now how do I get myself reestablished? So it's like, okay, learn the lesson. What did you get from that? Okay, now how can you rebuild and reestablish yourself? Now, what plan do you have in place? Because you can do just that. But Spirit's like, move forward with forgiving yourself. Okay? You know what? Actually, I'm pull from another deck. Let's see what we got here. You got the Tower. So Spirit is like, either you get moving or they're going to move for you. But when I look at the Tower, it says it reads change your life. So when I read that card, I feel like either you make the change or Spirit is going to make it for you. And it also talks about a sudden change. Something that suddenly happens that gets you on the way. Okay? It says a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. Like I said, this is an evolutionary journey. This is what you're on. And like I said, Spirit is just giving you these little spiritual nuggets along the way. Telling you, okay, this is who you are. This is what you're capable of. Remember, don't get caught up in the past about anything. Keep moving forward. Remember how strong you are. And then as you keep moving forward, you're remembering that. And be patient with yourself and patient with others. The Spirit is also saying that we will help you manifest the resources that you need. You got this Knight of Wands again. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever this opportunity is that's opening up to you, you still have to take, like I said, this is not the time to rush into decisions. With Mercury retrograde, you want to review everything. You really do. You want to read the fine print. If it's a relationship, you want to make sure you are clear with that person on what it is you desire, and you need to make sure that they are clear with you about what they plan to offer you. If it's a business opportunity, no different. Ask all the questions you need to ask to make sure you are entering something that serves your highest good, that does not put you in a Four of Pentacles type of energy where you kind of trying to figure out, can I spend it or can I not, you know? But this is ultimately the time, like I said, go within, assess, reassess, take your time, be patient. Spirit is saying slow down, respect the process, appreciate the process, enjoy the journey, but learn. Make sure you are gleaning those lessons along the way. Do not rush during this time. Especially from now until the new year, it is a time to kind of, like I said, slow down and go within. You got the Death and Rebirth again. So I'm pulling from another deck. You got the Knight of Wands. Came out again, and you got Death and Rebirth again. So you're definitely in a new cycle. You're definitely going into a new cycle, a new season. That is what this is talking about. So Spirit is like, yeah, you need to know what you need to do different moving forward. So this reads, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. That's why I said, if this is a relationship, Spirit is saying, let it go. Because if you're looking at this Four of Wands and it's Eight of Wands up here, there's no cups out here. But if that is the case, because it's still about passion, so passionate communication. But if that is the case, it's almost, this reads let it go. It reads let it go. If there's a certain mind space you're in about your ability to be able to manifest who it is and what it is you desire moving forward, Spirit's like, let that mindset go. If you feel like you don't have enough money, enough resources, you have to pinch pennies and stuff, that's lack mentality. That's that lack, scarcity mindset, lack mentality. So you say, let that go. Keep doing the work. Keep laying the foundation. Make the vision plain. Be clear about what it is that you desire to have moving forward. What it is you desire to manifest in love, in your spiritual walk, on your spiritual journey, in your financial state. Physically, emotionally, in all areas of your life. Make sure you are clear about that. And then you got the, now you got the Six of Cups. That's about something returning from the past. So if there's something or someone returning from the past, I see more of a let it go. There's something better coming. Like I said, this is Mercury retrograde, so I'm not surprised that this came out. Every single reading I've done so far, they've had something about some kind of past communication, letting something from the past go. This is that cycle for this. I'm telling y'all, this is the season to be releasing what you do not need, what does not serve you. Especially, you want to know how when you know you're in the karmic cycle? When you keep doing the same thing the same way. It may show up in different people, costumed in a different person, costumed in a different situation, but the underlying energy of that is cyclic. It is the return of the same thing, the same way. Spirit's like, release that so that you have the opportunity to experience something new, something better. Because this is better. Whatever this is, you're going to absolutely love it, and it's going to be lucrative, and you're going to be content with it. You're going to be content, but you're going to be well taken care of. You're not going to be struggling. You're not going to be pinching your pennies like that. All right, so the Six of Cups says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Release the past. You got two cards out here about letting go of the past. All right, let's see what else comes out. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. Emperor. Yes, when I see this 4 of Wands, I think Emperor, and that's what this is. You got the Emperor, which talks about solid foundations, stability, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Make a very detailed plan about what it is you want. Make a very detailed plan. Because if you do that, you will be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You will have this 4 of Wands celebratory experience. But it will be built on the right foundation. Okay? You don't want to be scattered is what I'm picking up on. Like, the energy I feel is like kind of all over the place energy. So Spirit's like, you need to be more solid in whatever it is you're trying to do, you're working on, trying to build, trying to get established. You need to slow down, number one. And you need to, like I said, take inventory. Assess, reassess. And if it's something you're trying to get off the ground, it could also speak to, which the Hierophant is not out here, but that's what I'm kind of getting. It can also speak to the traditional way of doing something. You may be trying to do something in a more innovative way, going off the beaten path, and Spirit is like, okay, that's not working out because you need to take a more traditional approach. Or you may be stuck in your ways trying to take a more traditional approach, and Spirit is like, no, find a more innovative way. You can kind of reinvent the wheel on this. Be more creative. Okay? But this energy that I'm picking up on is somebody that's trying to do something outside of the norm, and Spirit is like, reel it in a bit and kind of add some, go back to the traditional way. It's almost like, don't reinvent the wheel on whatever it is. Don't go, overboard with trying to do that. Because the traditional approach may be the best way to do it. I just keep picking up on this erratic energy for some reason. So I don't know what that means, but like I said, there's 4 of Wands here, and then you have the Emperor. That's all about stability. But as I'm reading this, I don't feel internally like this person is stable. I feel like you're kind of all over the place. And that may not be everybody that's listening to this, but that's what I'm picking up on. And you got the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups talks about somebody who is kind of this crying over spilled milk energy, focusing on what you lost, what didn't work out, but missing an opportunity because Spirit is still presenting you with multiple opportunities that get you where you're trying to go. That goes back to me to this death and rebirth, this releasing the past. Do not focus on the past. And this Strength card, reminding yourself, okay, mistakes, challenges are going to come on the path. What do I learn from them? What part of that challenge is salvageable, right? Whatever I can keep and I can utilize moving forward, that is what I take with me. That is part of the baggage I take moving forward. Anything that is unnecessary, I learned the lesson and I evaluate what I've learned, what I did wrong, and I move forward like, okay, so when this shows up again, I know better, so I'm going to do better. That's what this is talking about. So this is telling you, don't focus on the past. And this has been the overarching message for everybody. Literally, it literally is. I don't care what sign you are. Spirit is always telling you let go of the past. Because as we keep moving forward, we keep evolving, we keep growing, we keep expanding, we're opening ourselves up for new opportunities, new relationships, new experiences. But we can't have that if we're holding on to what is unnecessary. It's going to keep you in this low vibrational, heavy, self-loathing, erratic energy. It says things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Let the past go. Don't worry about what you cannot control. Okay? Let's see what else you got here. Yeah, you got the Ace of Pentacles coming through. A new opportunity for something better, especially on the financial front. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Review those contracts, I'm telling you. And this energy right now, this Mercury retrograde energy and stuff, you're going to look at them contracts and make sure everything is in alignment with what it is. But like I said, you got to define what that is you want. You have to define what that is you want. And then you're a water sign, Scorpio. So I feel like a lot of this earth energy out here is for you to be grounded. Some of this earth energy is for you to remind yourself to ground, to be balanced, to dial some things back a bit. And it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents. Yeah. So that promising business venture is what this speaks to. But Spirit is like, make sure you make a detailed plan about what it is your expectation is, what you want out of it. And you got this 5 of Wands. Did you have the 5 of Wands out here before? No. What did you have out here that was a 5? That 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Wands talks about conflicting energy. So it could be drama. It could be competitiveness. It could also be a conflict of interest type stuff too. So that's why I said taking an inventory, especially if you got this new business venture coming, it's talking about really reviewing whatever this is coming in. You really need to assess it. And like I said, make sure it aligns with what it is you want. That's all this is telling you. You have opportunities coming in that are going to put you in a good space financially, that are going to get you in a stable space. But you have to define what the outcome of that looks like for you. Or what you want the end results to be. So yeah, it says competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. And if something enters your life, to me, that speaks more to this 6 of Cups energy. If somebody's coming back in conflicting energy and you're not in that energy anymore, they don't align. That is why this release the past is here. Because you're going to be magnetizing people and situations that align with who you are and who you are becoming moving forward. And that is the type of energy you want to move into the new year with. That's the type of energy you want to move into the new cycle, new season of your life with. Not people and situations that no longer align, that you have outgrown. And you shouldn't feel bad about having outgrown people that you have to leave behind. And when you look at that 6 of Cups and this talks about, stuff from your childhood, that could be your long-term friendships and stuff too. Some of us have friends and stuff we hold on to forever because we've known them since we was in high school, or we've known them since we were kids. It's like, okay, but so what? What is that relationship doing for you? Is it growing you? Are you growing and that person is sitting and standing still? They don't want to grow? Like my sister say, I'm not trying to drag you to the finish line. So it's better to be open to all of the people and partnerships, the better people and partnerships that Spirit is bringing into your life. And then you have the 3 of Cups here. On the bottom, you got the 3 of Cups. So you start with celebratory energy with the 4 of Wands. You end with celebratory energy with the 3 of Cups. It says a celebration, wedding, graduation, a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. I think this is just telling you to enjoy the journey, enjoy your life. And some of y'all may have somebody that a wedding you might be going to, or somebody get married, you might be getting married. And that's fine. So Spirit is like, just enjoy your life, enjoy the journey. You had one card, I'm going to read that came out in your pre-shuffle. Let's see what that talks about. Usually my stuff comes out in the pre-shuffle, I keep it because it always ends up working out for me. It says, what can I do to make a difference? So here again, going back to assess and reassess. What can you do to make a difference? What is it that I want to do that gives me joy, that gives me fulfillment, that I actually enjoy doing, but it can give me financial stability too? What is that? It says, what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? What can you create purpose out of? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. This to me is you, like I said, this is just doing something you love, doing something. That's all this talks about, is doing something you love. Something you're passionate about. So whatever it is that you are passionate about that aligns with your higher purpose is how you make that difference. That is how you do that. Define what that is for you, though. Okay? Get clear with yourself about what that is. All right, let's get a couple of angel answers. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit Guide. What message do you have for my wonderful Scorpio? Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Let's see. That's what you need, because I'm like taking that, having the strength card, taking that leap of faith and knowing that the divine realm is with you, supporting you on this journey. Let's see what it says out of the book here. Trust your vibes. Okay. Alrighty. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So it says, this is a pretty card too. Can you see that without it glowing? It's glowing. So it says, trust your vibes. The angels are here to inform you that whatever you have been feeling recently is absolutely correct. Your intuition is on point, and the angels are here to congratulate you on trusting your vibes. Feeling is one thing, but trusting is another. When you wholeheartedly trust in your intuition and the feelings you have been given, you come into alignment with who you are and the angelic guidance which surrounds you. Today is the day you must trust what your intuition is telling you, but also trust your guidance on what you should do with this intuition. Ensure it is for everyone's highest good, and that includes yourself. Your psychic and intuitive abilities are developing more and more every day. The angels are here to encourage you to go with whatever you feel, for your soul has been trying to tell you. Rich intuitive and psychic knowledge is downloading into your core, and the angels are encouraging you to follow this guidance. As you take this step, it may bring up some fears or concerns, but you are encouraged to trust in the angels who are on this journey with you. When you take the first step, the next step will be presented to you. Trust your vibes. Didn't we say with this Fool and his solutions, as you walk on the way appears. Spirit is like, let's keep moving forward. Trust them on this journey. And have confidence. Don't let your confidence waver. The Queen of Wands is confident. She's very confident. So don't let your confidence waver. Do not let that happen, because you are on the right path. And like I said, whoever and whatever needs to be released for a reason. And some of y'all may already be feeling that somebody's coming back, or somebody keeps appearing and reappearing, appearing and disappearing in your life, and they've been doing that for quite some time. And Spirit's like, okay, well, now it's time for you to cut that cord, because you moved on from that, okay? So you have vulnerability and freedom. When I see this, you have a lot of fire out here, this fire sign energy. So I'm like, you're a water sign though, Scorpio. But you could be somebody with a very fiery, passionate personality. But Spirit is also saying to me with this card, to make, like I said, be open. Be open to receive whatever Spirit is sending you, and not try to control the outcome of different things by holding on to the past. By holding on to the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things. Be very open, because when you are open and vulnerable, it creates a sense of freedom for you. And you can truly act in this energy of this Queen of Wands. You can really be the fiery, feisty queen, male or female, that you're called to be. And then you talk about fiery personality. That confidence, like you exude the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all over you. This reads like you're in and out of that energy. Because there's too much stuff about here claiming your personal power and believing in yourself. So Spirit is like, you can have a fiery personality, but it's sometimes at certain situations, you shrink back. You don't step up. You don't fully embody that energy is what this is reading to me. And then you got vitality. To me, that's again, that speaks into you stepping up and being as vivacious as you're supposed to be. Like as vibrant and alluring or engaging as you can be with this fiery energy here. So it says, I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. And that speaks to this spiritual awakening too. We talked about trusting your vibe, because like I said, this is a time of spiritual growth and transformation. And I feel like it's a time of spiritual expansion too. So even if you don't feel like you embody this Queen of Wands energy, Spirit's like, yeah, but we're expanding you so that you can shine. That's the whole point. We want you to realize that you do have this energy in you, water sign or air sign or whatever. You have this energy in you. So they're trying to get you to recognize just how impactful you can be. And it says, in God's hands, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guides my heart and my choices. My faith is steady, and I remain true to the light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Yes, you just have to get moving. Trust the process and get moving, and everything will. It's literally going to work out, though. I mean, it literally is. You ain't got nothing with celebratory energy out here. Okay, let me do this last one. And we'll get maybe a couple more cards, and then we'll get you some angel number cards. Okay, you have the divine. I mean, like, every sign is getting some of the same cards. And this, I mean, I shuffled the crap out of these cards. It says the divine fruit. This divine fruit and this vitality card, several other signs got these cards. I don't know how that's possible with the way I'm shuffling. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. Yes. You got this vulnerability and freedom out here. Doing the work. Doing whatever this work is and staying on the path that you're on opens the door for opportunities for you to go to this 4-1, strengthen your foundations. This Emperor, strengthen your foundations. It says, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light. My heart is warmth. And my soul is strength. You got the strength card out here. I am nurtured by the divine sun. Where is that card that talked about that? Yeah, something about the divine light or something. Oh, maybe it was this. Nurtured by the divine sun, the fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Trust your vibe. That is what that is telling you. Know who you are. Believe in your ability to shine your light. Believe in your ability to attract the people, the opportunities that you need, that you desire. Okay? You have surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go. Enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. This is what you're supposed to be doing anyway. This is what this season is all about. Stepping back, going within, taking inventory, evaluating what has helped you grow and what holds you back. Release what does not serve you and hold on to the lessons, the people, the circumstances that move you forward, that help you grow, that help you see your value, your worth, your ability to attract and manifest whatever it is you want. People who support that. Okay? Let's get you an animal oracle. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit Guides. Your message is pretty much simple and to the point. Spirit is like, you just need to trust that you are who they say you are. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are able to attract who and what you need. You have the ladybug here. Accept happiness and good fortune. Yes. Because it's all around you. Accept happiness and good fortune. Because Spirit's like, it's inevitable. Right here, this is nothing but you being in this space of really just enjoying life. Enjoying what you have created. What you have built for yourself. What you have worked for. Where is ladybug at? Okay, here we go. All right, it says, if you choose this card, it is a signal that you are about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you. Happiness awaits you. You are illuminated with new understandings. A good fortune is coming your way. Give thanks for all... Oh, God, these nails. Give thanks for all that you have received already so that you are energetically prepared for the new before the gift flies away. Ladybug energy invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those you touch, and you may be surprised how people and animals will appreciate it. You are also asked to communicate graciously to all people you meet or write to in a way that would nourish and support them. And this to me goes with doing whatever it is you love, because that aligns with the energy of that. And when I think about all this fire sign energy, I think that the person that you are, you just naturally attract people because of your energy, number one. And sometimes it could be because of your personality. If you are that person that has that vivacious personality, then that is what attracts people too. But the energy of you is attractive, is what this is saying. But Spirit's like, embrace that. Embrace whatever this is, who you truly are, because I don't think you realize who you truly are and how powerful you truly are. Okay? Let's get a couple of angel numbers. Thank you, Archangel Ancestor Spirit guys. What additional messages do you have for my sassy, lovely Scorpios? Okay, we got one. Let's get a couple more. Maybe about two more. Thank you, Archangel Ancestor Spirits guys. All right, let's get one more. What message do you have for my lovely Scorpio? Ooh, Scorpio. Yeah, I got some good ones. Okay. Let's see what you're working with. All right, you got the number 14, 33, which is a master number. You got 23, and then you got 555. So let's see what these say. So you got 14. I am practical. That's what I said. If this is something you're trying to create and you're kind of trying to do something, you're trying to do too much, you know, Spirit is like, bring it down a few notches. Take a practical approach. You are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet, you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Yes. So this, like I said, I kept picking up on this erratic energy. So whoever this is applying to, so it's like, take a step back, bring it down a few notches, take a more practical approach. When you're talking about taking on new projects, sometimes we put more burden on ourselves and we put more tasks and stuff on ourselves. So it kind of takes the fun out of it. It makes it stressful. So it's like, no, just keep it simple, bring it back, dial it back a little bit, and you'll be good to go. Then you got the number 33. I am expanding. Yes, this is a time of spiritual growth and expansion. That is what this is saying. It says, any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Yes, because you have this Nine of Pentacles out here saying that it is. And you have nothing but cards of success out here. 4 of Wands, talking about doing what you love and all this stuff. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Yes, just going within, trusting your vibes. This Queen of Wands energy, Spirit's like, if you don't think you embodying that, they finna show you as you're transforming, as you're doing that work. And that work does not just mean the physical work. It's talking about the spiritual work too. The inner work needs to be done so that you can actually see the fruit of that labor too. And then you got a lot of 5. So you got this 14, 4 and 1 is 5. You got this 23, 2 and 3 is 5. And you got 5, 5, 5. So it says, I am adventurous. Yes. Enjoy the journey. Whatever this is that you are exploring, enjoy it. If it's in love, if it's with your family, if it's with a personal project, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, enjoy it. Even in your spiritual growth, on your spiritual journey, enjoy it. There are going to be some fun and enjoyable moments. And you're going to connect with people who bring that out of you too. So it says, you have a zest for life. And you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive for you. Life is an adventure to be loved, to be lived to the fullest. Yes. And I don't see you not doing that. I mean, I see you living a good life here. Because I see you having the money, the resources to do it. And I see the opportunities being presented to you so that you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself on this journey. Because I'm like I said, you got the fire. You just don't, for some reason, you don't think you do. I am optimistic. Yes. I don't have to build in this four of Pentacles energy, not thinking I'm going to have enough. And then as I'm looking at these cards, there's not a lot of negative energy out here. It's like, almost like just remnants of stuff that Spirit still has to kind of clear you from. So, because like I said, as you're expanding, there's just a small bit of something in your mind that you're holding on to about the material world, about things materializing in your life. Spirit is like, slow down. Be patient with this process. We have to, that's why I said this, as you're taking this inventory of yourself during this cycle or this season up into the new year, really slow down and take inventory. Really look over your life and figure out what needs to change and what needs to be released as you're expanding. But Spirit, like I said, Spirit's like, enjoy the journey, but still be mindful on the journey, okay? It says a major shift is about to come into your life. So that's why you got this tower here. A major shift is about to come into your life. And change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. That is what this, that tower is for. It says change your life too. So yeah, like I said, you got to be open to all ways that spirit is trying to do something in your life. I don't know why I kept getting off of this queen. And usually it's not the queen of wands that's controlling. I think it's the queen of pentacles is the one that's controlling. But the queen of wands, for some reason, off of this, I'm getting somebody who's trying to control too much. And spirit's like, no, we're trying to expand you. Stop trying to stay small. Stop trying to stay small. We're trying to expand you, grow you, but move you in a better direction. But that does mean some changes have to be made. So you have to be open to that expansion. Like I said, at this time, this is the time to be open and to surrender to what spirit is doing, because they are guiding and shifting you to a positive place on this journey. All right, Scorpio, this is all I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If it does, do feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing an end of the year video for all signs, but it will not be timestamped. It's just a general message from spirit to everyone as they're moving forward through this energy. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. And I will see you in the next video.